Hey, so hello everyone, welcome. Welcome everyone who is joining us on Facebook as well as on Zoom. So good morning to some of you, good afternoon or good evening, depending on the time zone you are in. So welcome to the next episode of Let's Talk FM, episode number 7 today. And with me, I've got today Wojtek and Fabio.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So very warm welcome from Las Vegas. So how are you enjoying, guys, in Las Vegas? Are you having a good time?
Well, yeah, indeed. We've been here 2 days and it seems a week, but yeah.
Yes,
It's,
so far it's so good.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Okay, and we're taking this opportunity that we're in the United States, in Las Vegas, to talk about basically Commonwealth markets. So the topic of today's podcast is exploring growth opportunities in the USA and Australian markets. So this podcast is being recorded, so it's going to be available on our Facebook, but also you can go to our YouTube channel. Later on, you can find this and share it with people. Don't worry, based on the questions and answers today, we'll prepare frequently asked questions, and you'll be able to download those questions and refer to them a little bit later on. So once again, hello everyone. So if you're watching us live, you can put live. If you're watching our reply later on, just put reply. So guys, once again, very welcome to the podcast. Let me just introduce quickly the agenda. So in the first thing we're going to discuss today is the history and the locations of those offices. Then we'll move on to the registration process and eligibility. We'll briefly highlight the product availability, order processing, deliveries, after sales, and of course, commission. So if you have any other questions that we haven't discussed today, pose the questions under this recording, and we'll refer to those questions a bit later on. If you can just let us also know that you can hear us and see us properly, that will be highly appreciated. So if you can put in the comments that everything is fine, then we can get started with the very first questions. Okay, so everything is fine then. So let's focus on the Australia and the USA. So Wojtek, maybe I'll start from you. So when was the FM launched in Australia and the United States?
Oh, both of those countries are pretty new in our FM World portfolio. So Australia was the first orders actually happened in November 2020, and US first order ever made was done in the end of October 2021.
Okay, and where are the offices, the head office located? Obviously, Australia and the US are really big countries. So have we got one office in each of the countries?
Yes, exactly. Those, as you mentioned, those countries are very big, but we've got two main offices. One main office in Australia, one main office in US. The Australian one is in Brisbane. It's on the east side of Australia, and in US, it's in beautiful, sunny Miami.
Okay, great. So now let's focus a little bit about the products that are available in each country, because as we know, the UK, Australia, and the United States vary a little bit in terms of the product range. So, so what's available, if you can just briefly highlight what's available in each country and how we're going to introduce or broaden the offer gradually.
Sure, with pleasure. So as I already mentioned, those two countries are pretty new in our portfolio, and that's also let's say because of that, we do not have the full portfolio in those markets. Why? Because we always, when we start the market, we always start with the basic assortment. As you know, the basic assortment of our company is, of course, perfumes. So we started with perfumes and with the products that are connected with the fragrances. Because you probably noticed that Australia is a little bit older sister of US, there is a little bit more products. But just check what products we've got on the web shops, simply go to the web shops of those two countries and check what's available there. What are the plans? Of course, our plans of FMRLs are that we would like to have the widest possible assortment on all the markets. But of course, that's a process. So that's why we always start with a basic assortment, and then every year we are trying to add new and new products, new and new ranges, new and new indexes to our catalog, so they can be liked and used on other markets.
Okay, yeah. So obviously, the product range will be growing in each countries, but when we consider the size of both countries, Australia and the USA, they're really, really big countries, and in my opinion, that's a huge opportunity to everyone in the UK, but not only, to grow FM business in those countries. So Fabio, how would you highlight the benefits of growing the business in the US and Australia?
Well, yes, as Wojtek was explaining, those are two new markets for FM World, but they are very, very experienced markets for the MLM business. Well, as you all know, US, well, network marketing was invented in the US. Okay, so it's the biggest market for us. And concentrate on that. It's two very wealthy markets. They're not scared of prices, and they're very keen on European products. They find them exquisite, so don't be afraid. Go and recruit in the US and Australia, because, well, it's the biggest market.
Yes, and also I think that because FM is just started to grow in those countries, that creates even bigger opportunity, because very often people may think that if the market is already saturated and there are a lot of FM business representatives, business partners, that may make things a little bit more difficult to find new team members. But guys, this is quite important to take a note of, that those countries are a huge potential. And FM, it's not very well known yet in those countries, so which creates a huge business opportunity. So now let's move on with our talk, and let's focus a little bit on registering new people. So what is the process of registering new business partners from other countries outside of the US in Australia, Fabio?
Well, it's very simple. It's basically, it's as you're registering the people in the UK. You go, either the person that you recruit will go on our registration page and insert your business partner number as a sponsor, and then fill up all the form and then register. Or maybe easier, you can send them the ref link. The ref link, you go into your back office, and then on structure and then ref link, you can select the country. In this case, it's US and Australia. You generate the link, you send them, and then they click and then they register. So it's very easy.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, you know, people may make a mistake and they sometimes get registered under someone they didn't intend to register. So is it possible to change an upline or a sponsor? And if so, what is the permitted period of time to do so?
Yeah, it's possible, but you've got only 14 days to do that. After 14 days, the rules are saying in both of those countries, actually in all the countries in the world, that the sponsor that you chose is your sponsor for a lifetime, or until actually termination of the contract. But still, 14 days. You've got 14 days to write to our customer service or to FM World that somebody made a mistake or chose a random sponsor or made a typo, and we can fix that.
Mm-hmm. And now, a technical question, Fabio, how do you place orders in the US and Australia? So is it different compared to the UK, or the process is pretty much similar?
It's exactly the same. Only the web shops addresses are changing. So you have to go to shop-us.fmo.com for USA and to shop-au.fmo.com to place an order. So it's as simple as that.
Mhm. Obviously, nowadays people use different payment options, right? And some people favor, paying by credit card or debit card. There are other options that you can choose, to pay for goods that you buy online. So Wojtek, what are the payment options in the US and Australia? If you can briefly.
Yeah, the payment options are also very well known. Both US and Australia are using Stripe. You all from the UK know Stripe payments, so yeah, we are quite familiar with them. In Australia also exists ZipPay. ZipPay is it's a platform that's available for orders above $199, and generally you can also buy now, pay later. So you can create a special shopping wallet on the website zip.co, and then you can use the second option. Of course, all the details are on the website, so you can go there and check step by step how to pay with a Zip Pay.
And obviously, when people place orders, they want to receive their orders as quickly as possible. So how long will it take to process orders in those countries?
Processing of the orders is pretty fast. The orders usually are packed within 2 days after you make an order. Of course, you need to take under consideration that I'm talking about the working days. The warehouses usually do not work during the weekends. Still, after maximum 2 to 3 days, the orders should be sent to the customer. And then the timing of delivery actually depends on the distance. As we already mentioned, Australia and US are very big countries. So and both of those countries are using only the transport on road. So the products, due to the fact that they are mostly dangerous goods. Dangerous goods means there is an alcohol inside. Alcohol is flammable. Those parcels are traveling by roads, and sometimes it may take time.
Yeah, so definitely that should be taken into consideration. And how much are the delivery costs? Do we know that?
Again, the easiest way to find out what's the delivery cost is to go to the shop and just do the purchase and check what the price, what price of the delivery is going to appear. Why I'm saying this? Because in Australia, the price difference due to the weight of the parcel and to the location. So there are a few price lists that are included. So just the easiest way is just to log in inside and see how does it work. In US, it's a little bit simpler. There is a fixed fee of $9 for the order, but every order so far until above 250 points are for free.
Okay, great. And sometimes things go wrong and someone may place an order and they want to cancel it, or they want to amend it. They want to add something in addition, right? Last moment. So is it possible to cancel the order or to change it? For instance, to remove some products or add some extra products?
Well, yes, of course. You can cancel the order. You go to the shop once you place the order. Okay, once the order
is there
generated,
any specific time that
yes, of course.
you
You can go to it's 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes from the moment that you place the order that you paid. So you go on shop, then order history, then you can find cancel. You can cancel the order there, and also you can find the tracking link for the delivery if you don't cancel the order.
And obviously, if you want to add or remove particular products, you're able to do so as well.
Yes, you can.
Okay, and so what are the delivery options? Do you know what kind of delivery options are available in those countries?
As I mentioned before, all the products are traveling to the customer
Mhm.
by trucks, so by
Mhm.
the courier services. So those are the those are the options. In Australia, we are using the Australian Post,
Mhm.
and in America, we are using, if I'm not mistaken, DHL.
Okay, and Fabio, can people track their orders after placing?
Yes, yes, you can track it, as I was saying, exactly in the same spot in the, so you go in the web shop, then order history, then you can find the tracking link there once it will be generated by the system.
Mhm. And okay, another technical question, and I think a lot of people may be interested in it because that may, for instance, lower the price of delivery. So can multiple orders be placed and dispatched in one delivery, Wojtek?
Like in all other countries, the multiple orders can be done, but you need to remember about one thing: the multiple orders can be done only with the business partners who agreed to be added to your order. So who agreed that you as a sponsor can use their business partner number to make an order. To do that, of course, you need to get an authorization through the website or through the web shop. But yes, that's possible in both of the countries.
Okay, and yes, we basically focus on Australia and the United States today, but let's assume that some people who live in those countries, they would be willing to ship the product outside of the US and Australia. So can you tell us a little bit more about that process?
In Australia right now, the orders are shipped only from Australian warehouse to Australian markets. So we did not open any other locations like New Zealand. We are working on that.
Mhm.
But from US right now, we've got an open route to Canada. And we are working also on our route to Caribbean islands and to the South America. So far, as I said, we are working on it right now. If somebody would like to order to Canada, it's possible. Of course, take under consideration fact that again the distance is quite big, and because this is another country, the order might be checked on the customs, and that usually makes the process of delivery a little bit longer. Just take it under consideration.
Mhm. Obviously, customer service is something that should be of paramount interest. So, because sometimes things go wrong. So, Fabio, who to contact in case of, for instance, a damaged item or a parcel, a missing product or a faulty product?
Well, Marcin, it's very simple. Again, you just go to the respective websites, us.fmworld.com, then click on contact, and you can fill the contact form, or you have all the specific emails that you can reach for specific issues. Same thing for Australia. You go on the websites and business partner zone, then you can find all the emails to the offices. We have office at au.com and many others for specific issues.
I will just add to that that if you contact Australia, you will be in touch with Alex or Anna, and if you contact US, you will be in touch with Heidi.
Okay, great. Okay, before we will proceed to questions about commission, I've got two questions on the chat on Facebook. Maybe Wojtek or Fabio will be able to answer those questions. So let me just quickly refer to those questions. So Kylie, we will be getting NutriCode out here in Australia. Do we know the answer, or it's very hard to say right now?
About Australia, it's pretty hard to say. As I mentioned before, we would like to have whole portfolio in all the markets. I don't know the deadline for registration of the NutriCodes in Australia, but I can tell you another thing. I know from a fact and from a very good source that supplements should appear in America next year. So we are very much hoping that 2024 is going to be a year of the supplements in USA.
Okay, so that's perfect. So Wojtek, you answered the next question from Sami, who was asking, will NutriCode be coming to the US in 2024? So that's done. Now, I'm not sure about Ola question. So the question is, are there any changes regarding car program and replacement of fuel card in the US?
We will definitely work on that. This is a pretty hard process that needs to be that actually requires being in touch with the lawyers. We definitely will change few rules from 2024.
Okay, so the last part is about the commission. So can business partner use their commission as a discount towards their orders and withdraw it to their bank's account at the same time, Wojtek?
Yes, in both countries, of course, you can use the commission as a trade discount. So you can use up to 90% of the commission for the orders. And if you would like to get money on your account in Australia, it works exactly like in UK. So there is a sponsor in a back office. There is a commission request panel where from 6th until 16th you can request the payment. In America, it's a little bit different. In America, the payments are done through email. How does it work? I will explain you. First, if you get your money, if you already see them that there are money on the account, you need to write to the email that you will find on the website. I believe it was commission@us.fmore.com if I'm not mistaken. But if I am, just go to the website and check exactly what's there. And you can request any amounts of that you've got on the account. Important thing, you will be asked to fill in the information on the special form. If you are an American citizen, that's W9 form. If you are non-American citizens, that's W8 form. You will get a link. You should fill in all the required data by the tax authorities, and as soon as it's done, we will see it in our system. If you will be marked green, you are ready to get the commission paid by the company.
And maybe for some new FM team members, how can a business partner check how much commission they have?
Again, you can go to the back office, log in to using your passwords and your business partner's number on the back office, and in the commission payments section, you can see how much money you've got.
And how much the commission is being paid? How often?
It's
Not how much, because how much depends on how much work you put into the. But my question was supposed to be how often the commission is being paid.
Every month, if you get your commission. Don't forget that we work in 1 month cycles. So every month, if you got a commission, every month you can request a payment.
And are all bank accounts accepted in the US and Australia?
So far, we did not have any problems with any bank accounts. So I believe the answer is yes.
Okay, great. So guys, can you answer one more question? Because I've got one more here. I think we still have time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Chris is asking, when someone joins in these countries, is there a requirement for a sample case?
No, there is no requirement for the sample case. You don't need to buy it. The registration is for free. You can sign in and then choose any of the products that you would like from the portfolio, and that's it.
Okay, so I think that's it. That was quite condensed podcast. I hope, guys, that you are happy with all of the information that Wojtek and Fabio presented during the podcast. As I said, it's being recorded, so you can refer to it later on here on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. We'll upload this podcast also to our website. So when you log in, when you go to your business partner zone, you will be able to watch it as well. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to post those questions under this recording, and we'll try to answer those questions a little bit later on.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, guys, for joining me during the
Marcin, thank you for
excellent
the invitation.
podcast. And yeah, what are your plans for today and tomorrow in Las Vegas?
Well, we have our 19th anniversary going on here. We just checked in at the Caesar Palace. We're going to stay here until Friday. We have a lot of activities
Yes, today there is a welcome party.
Welcome cocktail at
Yes.
8 p.m. US time. Then tomorrow, the Wild West party at Stoney's Rocking Club. It's gonna be amazing. Then trip.
The first one is to Valley Fire. Then we are in the evening. We will see the show of one of the famous magicians here. So many things are happening.
So lots of attractions are going on. So whoever is not with us, hopefully we'll see you during the 20th anniversary. So it's now the best time to really try to grow your business, not only in the UK, but also try to target the markets in the US and Australia, because that's the best time to do so. So once again, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Fabio. Thank you, Wojtek.
Thank you, Marcin.
Thank you, Marcin. Thank you, everyone.
Keep your eye open. We'll see you during the next podcast.
See you guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.